Hi, YouTube. This is Melanie. I just thought I'd come by and give a little update about what's been going on with me. Um, there'll probably be a couple of things I talk about in this video, but I guess I'll start with pregnancy update. Okay. I guess I'll be covering week 12 and 13. I'm 14 weeks today, and let's see, week 12. Week 12 is when I went to the doctor. In my last video, if you watched, you got to see a clip from my ultrasound, which was amazing. Every time I think about that ultrasound, it just makes me smile. And I had a moment last night where, excuse me, like I just can't believe that this is happening um, to me. You know, I prayed for this for a long time, and I've been wanting this for a long time. And now I get to experience this. Um, it's hard. I'm not even gonna lie. It's hard, but I don't complain. I won't complain. I refuse to because there's so many women that are still trying, and I know what it's like to be on both sides. And I've had a loss. I've been trying for years, 8, 9 years, and I know what the struggle is like. So I won't complain about it. Okay, so yeah, you saw a clip from my ultrasound, and I went to the doc. I also saw a doctor after that ultrasound, and um, the doctor just talked to me about different things about what to expect over the next few weeks as far as testing goes, and the tests that they did that day talked to me about those tests, um, which they tested for the three trisomy disorders and Down syndrome. Um, let's see. And everything went well. Everything looked really good. Week 12. Week 12 was the best week I've had in the last 12 weeks. I didn't have a whole lot of symptoms. I did start experiencing something new on week 12, and it was just random. Um, where at the back of my leg, I felt like it was burning. It hurt from like my butt all the way down to um, like almost the back of my knee. It was like a burning ache, and I guess it's sciatica or sciatic issues from the stretching and my body going through changes and all that. So, then it was just like, what in the world? What is this? Um, so I just let it go as something that would pass the time. So I also experienced just random headaches here and there. At the end of week 12, I actually had a migraine. I haven't had a migraine since, I guess, maybe May, uh, April, May. And the headache was bad, but I took Phenergan for the nausea from the migraine, and I slept through most of it. So it wasn't totally horrible, but I did have migraine symptoms for like 2 days after that. Week 13. Week 13 was tough. I'm not even gonna lie. Week 13, I thought from week 12 that the nausea was starting to subside and I was starting to get a little more energy and feel like myself. No, no, my body tricked me. I, Monday, beginning of week 13, which was last Monday, I woke up and prepared to go to work and I was nauseous um, for most of the morning. And I was just like, well, it'll pass, you know. It just got worse and worse through the day, um, and it has hung around since when week 13 changed over. Um, so yeah, week 13 was nausea almost every day, almost all day, every day. I didn't have any headaches except for the residual from the migraine, like Monday and Tuesday. Um, let's see. I had sciatica. Okay. So from week 12 to week 13, I was just assuming that that pain in the back of my leg would go away. It was like trying to get up in the morning to take a shower or get comfortable in the bed. Every time I moved, it just burned. It ached and burned. Um, and it still hasn't gone away. Um, I have started to get lower back pain again, and I researched a little bit, and it actually said around week 14 is when people can start to experience lower back pain again because your hormones are changing and your muscles are starting to relax in order to make room for baby. So I guess it's normal. Um, my sore breasts that I had before, they're not as sore anymore. Um, it's still there, but it's not as bad at all. Um, what else? Fatigue has been easing up slightly. There was a couple of days last week that I noticed that I didn't have to take a nap or I would lay down and I would go to sleep. Um, but I think that that's getting a little better. Excuse me. Um, what else? Um, oh, I know I asked on Facebook a few weeks ago about movement and how early some people notice movement in their pregnancy. And they normally say that when it's your first pregnancy or your first pregnancy to this point, you don't notice what the movement is. You don't know what to look for. But first time I ever felt anything was week 10, and I was driving from a doctor's appointment, and I felt a little thump, and I said, if I ain't know any better, I would think that was movement. I let it go. Week 11 was the next time I felt something, and I felt it twice in week 11. The first time it felt like bubbles. And the second time it was a little tickle thump. So during week 12, almost every day I felt some movement of some sort at least once a day. Um, week 13, just about every day, different times through the day, I have felt movement. Um, today, even, no, it was last night, I was laying on my back in the bed, just got in the bed, and I felt this, it was like a fast across on the inside. That's what it felt like it did, like it went across like that. And it startled me because it was so strong and it was so distinct. I knew exactly what it was. So it's safe to say that I am now starting to feel movement. Um, I won't be doing any belly shots yet because, of course, I'm a big fluffy girl. And I think I'm starting to round out a little bit as the baby pushes up, but I'm not sure yet. So I'm going to wait. And I'm not going to be continuously showing y'all my fat until I'm sure that it's baby. So, um, yeah. Mm, So that's pretty much all on my symptoms today. At the beginning of week 14, the nausea was so bad this morning I had to pop Finnegan in half and take it. So, um, I feel fine now. Me and my husband are actually going to go and grab something to eat in a little while. So, um, after this, I'm pretty sure I'll be um, getting up and getting dressed to go out with him. Um, so yeah, so far so good. Even with all those different symptoms, that's good proof for me that baby is in there growing and doing fine. I can feel him moving around. Yeah, oh yeah, I said him. I'm gonna tell you why I said him. In the last video, I asked you guys to guess what you thought um, the baby was, or what the ultrasound tech tried to guess. She sounded pretty sure that she thinks it's a boy, but we're not sure yet. I'm not completely gonna um, take that completely serious until I know for sure. But right now, um, we're going with it's a boy, and the bag is in the room. I bought a couple of things, but yeah. So we're hoping that it goes through and it's a boy. I've been feeling all along that like it may be a boy. So we'll see. So any of you guys who guessed Team Blue, we're hoping that you're right, but we don't know for sure yet. Um, so yeah. Um, let's see. The other thing I wanted to talk about, which will be really quick, is the changes that are going on here. And for a little bit, I was debating on whether or not I wanted to talk about this because I didn't want to hear any judgmental comments about what's going on in my life. But either way, um, today was actually me and my husband's last day at our job. We've been there for a year, and we just found out about a month and a half ago that the program had no more funding. We knew there was a threat of that before, but we did not know that it was going to happen so fast. So, we are 14 weeks pregnant and unemployed, both of us. But there are going to be some things that we're going to be able to use to get through. We'll either both be looking for work. My husband will definitely be looking for work. Um, but we'll be fine. I just know we'll be fine. We have a really big support system. Not that I'm depending on other people, but I just know that if we ever came to a point where we need help from our family, that they'd be there. So um, either way, I think this is going to pick back up fast, and everything will be fine. But we are definitely transitioning um, right now, going on my fourth month, and it's something to think about. But I'm not scared. I know we'll be fine. I know our baby will be fine, and that's all that's all I need. So, yeah. So that's it for now. If anybody has any questions or comments, leave them below. And I will start doing better with responding. I I catch up on my videos and comments mostly on my phone, so sometimes it's a little harder to respond to comments and things like that. So, um, yeah, but that's about it. As if that wasn't enough. Um, so, I guess I will catch up with you ladies later on, and I should be able to do videos every week now because I work every other week, so that's why the videos have been coming every 2 weeks. So I should be able to go more often and maybe catch up and make some different videos about different things. So I guess I will talk to you all later, and y'all have a nice night. And I will see you next week unless something comes up. So talk to y'all later. Bye.